Let's get more perspectives on the vaccine inoculation in Nigeria. Earlier, I spoke with the World Health Organization's country representative in Nigeria, Mr. Walter Malombo Kasadi. I started by asking him about the next steps in the process to achieve the goal of COVAX.
From here, we can say that the campaign is started, and we are in the process of achieving what COVAX facility was created for, that is to ensure equitable access to vaccine to everyone that need it. So going forward, I know that in the state, training has already started to administer the vaccine, and the doses of vaccine are being shipped out to the state for them to also kick off starting next week. So it's showing some good prospect, and we have no reason to worry about the next stage of the campaign. We hope that it will go well, first with the healthcare workers, but also to be followed by other risk groups and the rest of the population. I can see that all the states are actively preparing to receive the vaccine. Of course, it's an evolving situation, and that's why we also have our teams on the ground to help the teams out there to fix any remaining issues. So we are confident that the vaccine will be rolled out as planned. And of course, there may be some hiccup, but that's what we are here for, to support the government to make sure that everybody gets this vaccine.
In terms of the support, about 3.92 million doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine, grossly inadequate for Nigeria's population. But what further steps should be taken to fast-track further supplies of vaccines? And this is taking into consideration how the AstraZeneca vaccine should be administered, the 2 doses, and then the 4 to 12 weeks.
Well, as you would understood, this first batch of 3.9 million doses was just the initial allocation, representing the number of doses targeting specifically frontline health workers. It will be followed by other doses. As you know, AstraZeneca vaccine, which is the vaccine that has been approved for Nigeria, it's under the emergency use list that WHO approved. It will be sent in batches. So the interval between the first and the second dose can go from 4 weeks up to 12 weeks. So we anticipate that before we get to the 4 weeks, we should be seeing additional doses of vaccine coming into the country.
What about the part where it says the vaccine efficacy could not be reliably determined in older adults 65? We know that France took that position earlier on and then did a U-turn just a couple of days ago.
We know that even as the vaccine has been been authorized for emergency use under compassionate protocol, evaluation is still going on, and we are still getting more and more data. So for now, there is no evidence that there is a reduction in efficacy over 65 years of age. So if such evidence will come up, WHO will certainly recommend the readjustment. But for now, the AstraZeneca vaccine is recommended for all age groups from 18 years and above.
We'd like to thank you, Dr. Walter Kasadi, World Health Organization Country Director Representative. Thank you for joining us on the News at 10.
You're welcome, Lisa.